Hello there viewers, it's Super GT here and welcome to my reaction video for the Silverstone Grand Prix. I will be making videos like this after all of the Grand Prix this year, so if you do like F1 and do like talking about F1 with other like-minded people, then why not subscribe to the channel and comment down below what you think. So without further ado, we're going to get on to the race itself. So to begin with, it was actually very exciting, probably the best moment of the race for me. The fact that both the Williams managed to get past both of the Mercedes initially anyway. Hamilton did get past Bottas back at turn 3, but for a couple of seconds the Williams were first and second. But that was before the safety car. There was an initial safety car near the beginning. This was because of a stranded car. Max Verstappen. So Verstappen was on the harder tyre compared to everyone else who was on the softer tyre, so he span out and that caused a safety car. But after the safety car, Hamilton attacked Massa. He was in second, Massa was first, and he actually managed to lose out position because he attacked too heavily going into the final two corners, and Bottas managed to get into second. It was at this point that the race was actually quite interesting, and I feel that Williams should have been a bit more aggressive with their strategy. So in the comments down below, or in the description should I say, I'm going to leave 4 different points which I want you to answer, and leave your answers in the comments. So number 1 is going to be, should Williams have let Valtteri Bottas through? So this was at the point near the start of the race where Bottas was quite clearly quicker than Massa and probably could have passed if Williams had let him pass, had ordered, let's say, Massa to move aside for Bottas. I feel as though Bottas could have walked away a little bit from Massa at least. So let me know if you think that Bottas should have been let through by Williams, or should he have just done it himself. The second point is, I want you to give me a race rating out of 10. I personally am going to give it 8.5. I thought it was a very good race. It had excitement all the way through. The weather changing made it very interesting as well, and he wasn't quite sure who was going to win until quite near the end. Driver of the day, let me know who you thought was the best driver. I'm going to go with Lewis Hamilton. Might sound like a fanboy, but I do think that he drove the best overall race. On an outside shot, I'm going to say Alonso, because I know that he only got 1 point, but he has incredible staying power or willpower to want to drive that McLaren and get it into the points, which is very good. He is very patient. He has managed to, keep going, keep his team inspired at least a little bit to get a point, which was quite a good result for him considering he was back in 18th on the grid. And number 4, I want you to tell me your best moment. So my best moment, as I said earlier, was probably the start. It set up in a very interesting race, the way that the Williams managed to get through into first and second. So they pretty much went first and second, and the Mercedes were third and fourth. It was very interesting at that point to see what was going to happen, and it didn't pan out very quickly. It stayed as a stalemate for quite a while, and it wasn't exactly obvious what was going to happen. So that was probably the best moment. It was set up in a very interesting race, the start. So let me know what you think. I'm going to put it in the description, and you can comment down below and let me know what you think on the race. So it was a very good race overall, so I gave it 8.5 out of 10. Excitement throughout, so the rain halfway through made it very interesting. It wasn't actually full on rain. You couldn't tell if it was enough for full on wet. Some of the track was dry, some of it was wet, and some drivers were experiencing different levels of grip. Some drivers experimented with a different strategy, so Ericsson and Raikkonen come in very early for Inters, but that didn't work out for them. I suppose if you're not in the points like Ericsson, or even I think Roberto Merhi tried going on to the Inters very early, trying an alternative strategy that might somehow get you a lot further up. But yeah, a very interesting race in the end, and I did very much enjoy that one, and it was good for the British fans that Lewis Hamilton won, I suppose. And we move on to Hungary in 3 weeks. So again, why not subscribe if you have not already? I'll be just discussing all of the F1 races this year, and also F1 2015 comes out in a couple of days. I'll be playing that as well. So let me know what you think with those 4 points down below. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and shall see you next time.